During last lecture we have started the numericals on the second law. So during last lecture we have seen numericals of Carnot, any heat engine which works on the principle of Carnot theorem or Carnot principle, and with the help of that, when any Carnot heat engine is working between given two temperature limits, we have calculated their efficiencies, net work done, then heat supplied, heat rejected, and the Carnot principle of Carnot theorem what was tells there is no any engine operating between the two temperature limits, same temperature limits, is efficient than the Carnot engine. So now here we are going to compare the performance of a Carnot engine efficiency with the inventor's engine's efficiency, and we are saying that whether the claim is valid or not, and actually the invented engine is possible or not. Okay, so comparison. So for this you see that one numerical is here, that is the numerical number 3. An engine manufacturer, one manufacturer is there, an engine manufacturer claims that he has developed an engine, claims that he has developed an engine which will produce 210 kilowatt of power, which will produce 210 kilowatt of power while taking in 0.5 kg per minute of fuel. The fuel consumption rate is 0.5 kg per minute of fuel with or what calorie value of 42,000 kilojoules per kg. Further, he states that the engine receives heat at 527 degrees centigrade and rejects at a temperature of 77 degrees centigrade. Find the claim of manufacture is true or false. So what is given? Our manufacturer is there. He have developed one engine and he is saying that his engine is working between these two temperature limits. This engine is taking this much amount of fuel with this much amount of calorific value and produces 210 kilowatt of power. And simply it is asked to say whether his manufacturer's claim is true or false or valid or not valid. So it is simple. So source and sink temperatures are given, W net is given, QH. So fuel consumption rate with calorific value is there. We know that calorific value. So we can know QH, we know WH, we find out the WL. And with the help of the given conditions, we can compare just their efficiency and we can compare this claimed efficiency with Carnot efficiency. Okay? Now given. So what are the things given? W net. So what is W net given? 210 kilowatt. So it is given. Then M naught mass flow rate 0.5 kg per minute. M naught is given 0.5 kg per minute. CV calorific value, CV is given 42,000 kilojoules per kg. TH is given, source temperature 520 degrees centigrade, and TL is also given, that is the 77 degrees centigrade. So with the help of these given things, just now we have to compare, find out the efficiency of manufacturer's engine and Carnot engine. Okay. Now solution. Now we are going to calculate the manufacturer's engine's efficiency and Carnot efficiency. And according to Carnot theorem, we know that there is no engine operating between the same temperature limits efficient than the Carnot engine. The efficiency of reversible heat engine. The efficiency of reversible heat engine, N reversible, is equal to 1 minus lowest upon highest, is equal to 1 minus lowest. So by adding 273 in both, that is 350 divided by 800, it is equal to 0.5625, or it is equal to 56.25%. So this is the efficiency of reversible heat engine or Carnot efficiency, 56.20, because Carnot considered to the reversible processes. Okay, and so the efficiency of an actual heat engine, so that is manufacturer's engine's efficiency. Now we have to calculate. An actual efficiency of actual engine is equal to work done divided by HS or heat cycle. It is equal to W net divided by QH. So this is the actual. But what is the QH? But QH is equal to m dot into CV is equal to 0.5 into 42,000 is equal to 221,000 kilojoules per kg or minute. Sorry, kilojoules per minute. It is equal to 350 kilowatts. So this is the QH. Now QH is with us, we don't know, and W net is also given, that is the 210. Can you calculate the actual efficiency? Definitely you can calculate the actual efficiency. Therefore, an actual is equal to W net 210 divided by Q actual 350. It is equal to 0.6, or it is equal to 60%. So you see, Carnot efficiency, when we calculate within the given temperature, it means 56.25%. But claimers or manufacturers engine's efficiency is 60. And what Carnot theorem tells us, it is not possible to have more efficiency than the Carnot of any engine when it operates between the given to same temperature limits. Okay. So what is the claim of the manufacturer is true or false? Definitely it is false. Why it is false? The actual efficiency of an engine is greater than reversible heat engine. The claimed heat engine is impossible. The claimed heat engine is impossible to operate under given conditions. Hence, the claim is false. Okay. And what is logic behind this? That is the Carnot theorem or Carnot principle. So in this way, we can say that there is no engine efficient than the Carnot whenever operating within the given same temperature limits. If in your life anybody is saying that I have developed an engine operating between the given conditions, and he is saying that the conditions are, so just we have to compare the efficiency with Carnot, and we have to say that. Okay. Now you see next example. Here again one inventor is there or one manufacturer is there. claiming in last numerical, he claimed about the heat engine. Now this inventor is going to claim about the refrigerator. You have developed one refrigerator and saying with some specifications. So here also we have to say his claim is valid or not, or we have to just comment on his claim. An inventor claims to have invented a refrigeration machine operating between -23 degrees centigrade and 27 degrees centigrade. These are the two operating temperatures. It consumes 1 kilowatt electrical power and gives 21,600 kilojoule of refrigeration effect. In 1 hour, comment on his claim. So same, simple is there. Just we have to claim on his claim is valid or not. Similar way as that of the last example. Okay. So again, we start with this given. So what are the given conditions? Given TH, highest temperature. TH is equal to 27 degrees centigrade plus 273 is equal to 300 degrees centigrade. What is the TL? -23 degrees centigrade plus 273 degrees is equal to 250 Kelvin. W in, not out, because the refrigerator is a power consuming unit. So W in is the, it is kilowatt. And QL, heat rejected, is 21,600 kilojoules per hour. It is equal to 6 kilowatt. Okay. So these are the some specifications which are given, and then inventor is claiming that we have developed this refrigerator. Now we have to compare their performance. Solution. The COP of reversible refrigerator, because here we know that in case of engines we are saying the efficiency, but the performance of the refrigerator is measured in terms of COP, that is coefficient of performance. So the COP of reversible refrigerator COP of reversible is equal to TL divided by TH minus TL. It is equal to 250 divided by 300 minus 250 is equal to 5. Is it correct? Okay. So this is the COP of reversible refrigerator. But is also we know that COP of actual refrigerator. COP of actual refrigerator. So that we have to calculate. QL divided by W in. It is equal to 6 divided by 1. It is equal to 6. QL. So it is given 6 kilowatt. That is we have here calculated. W is equal to 1 kilowatt. So this is the COP of actual refrigerator. So what is our comment now on this? Is it possible? Not possible. So what is comment? You listen. The COP of actual refrigerator is greater than that of the reversible one. From the calculation we observe that the COPR of actual refrigerator is greater than that of reversible one, the claimed refrigerator is impossible to operate. So simple. The claimed refrigerator is impossible to operate. So this is the simple comment on this. Now two interesting examples just now we have seen. So this is something about this comparison of actual reversible Carnot engine and actual inventors or manufacturers engines. That may be heat engine or that may be refrigerator. Now again here one more example. So now that is the example of heat pump. So what is given in this example? A heat pump is used to maintain an hall at 25 degrees centigrade. So one hall is there. So that hall may be auditorium hall or any hall. It is a heat pump is used to maintain an hall at 25 degrees centigrade. When the atmospheric temperature is 10 degrees centigrade, the heat load of the hall is 1500 kilojoule per minute. Calculate the power required to run the heat pump. If its COP is, this is important, if its COP is 30% of COP of the Carnot heat pump. So that means the actual is 30% COP of the Carnot heat pump working between the same temperature limits. So this is given. Now to start with, given is as usual. Given. What are the things given? TH is given. What is that TH? 25 plus 273. What is equal to 298 Kelvin. TL, lowest temperature, 10 plus 273. It is equal to 283. Then QH is equal to 1500 kilojoule per minute, or it is equal to 25 kilowatt. And COP HP is equal to 0.3 into COP HP reversible. So this is important. So the line which you understand is written in this mathematic form. COP HP is equal to 0.3 into COP HP reversible. Okay. So these are the things given. Now solution. The COP of Carnot heat pump. The COP of Carnot heat pump. COP HP reversible is equal to TH divided by TH minus TL is equal to 298 divided by 298 minus 283 is equal to 19.86. So this is the COP of heat pump reversible. Now COP HP actual. Now COP HP actual 0.3 into COP HP reversible. It is equal to 0.3 into 19.86 and it is equal to 6.96. So this is the COP of actual heat pump. Also COP HP actual is equal to QH divided by WE. Therefore, WE WE is equal to 25 divided by 5.96. It is equal to 4.19 kilowatt. So this is the power required to drive the car. Okay. So this completes this numerical. Today we stop.